Every single person has something to talk about. For years, my mom she tried to get me into counseling. I would always push back. I would always say, no, like therapy's for people with problems. I don't have any problems. Like, why would I need therapy? After one session, I was like, okay, I understand now. I hated to admit it, but my mom was right.
Going to the Maple Center it really helped get those feelings out in a safe, healthy way.
The Maple Center really helped me out when I was in a very dark place. They made it possible for me to be able to afford therapy, at low cost. And I didn't know how much I needed it until I started taking it on a regular basis. And I just want to say thank you so much for helping me when no one else did.
People of all ages and stages can find help that they need at Maple. At Maple, we're going to take our time to get to know you and to find out what it is that you are hoping for from your therapy experience.
Maple Counseling serves two purposes. We provide quality, affordable mental health care, while at the same time, we're training the next generation of mental health practitioners.
The cost of therapy is very expensive, and so they'll work with you to be able to afford the care that you need.
Mental health has become okay to talk about out loud. And it's okay to admit that your family has mental health issues and that you need help.
It takes about 10 years of suffering before an individual even thinks about starting therapy. There's answers, there's solutions, and it just breaks my heart to see that people have to suffer for that long before they can feel a sense of relief.
One of the important words that we use at the Maple Center is compassion.
We don't have a limit on how many sessions you can have. We're going to take the time that you need to get the results that you want.
I was in such a bad place, going through so much personal trauma, that my tools to be the best mother that I could be were going to be compromised if I didn't get help, and then bring my kids in and get them healthy and into a better place as well.
In order for therapy to work, the client has to respect that the therapist not only is well trained, but is highly empathic, has personal integrity, and will always be honest.
I would encourage somebody who's looking for low-cost mental health care to specifically go to Maple Counseling because of the professionalism.
Sometimes people call and their situations are a little bit more complicated. From there, I will do brief assessment and crisis intervention with them, consult with them, really use empathy, active listening to understand their situation.
I grew up most of my life without my father being very present. I never felt like I was affected by it, but there were so many things about it that affected me in ways that I didn't know. And so just opening those conversations up for the first time with someone really opened my eyes to so many things in my life.
It was always a secret. People never talked about mental health. People always pretended it wasn't really a problem.
Not everything goes smoothly. Sometimes you have extraordinary breakthroughs and huge catharses, and people change and move and advance. And then sometimes you come to stuck points. If you handle them well, they can be really great opportunities for growth as well.
My job as a group therapist is to protect them from being harmed, but not to protect them from having their feelings hurt. Everybody joins the group agreeing that we are going to work on those things and work through them.
So often people ask me, do I really need to see a therapist? And what I say to them is, if you're asking yourself whether you should see a therapist, that's your inner therapist telling you that yes, you should see a therapist.
It's not about just rendering a service, but it's about building the relationship. I've never seen that anywhere else.
Thanks now to the Maple Center, there's going to be help for everyone, and that is so important.
We will not stop until you are helped. It's a beautiful thing to know that you are not walking in darkness alone, but somebody is there with you every step of the way, holding a flashlight.
Having a place like the Maple Center to go is so important, so important. If you're in that dark place, if you need help, just know that there is a lifeline in the middle of Los Angeles.
When you don't know where to turn to us.
If you, your family, your friend, your colleague, your partner don't know where to turn, call the Maple Counseling Center.
When you don't know where to turn to Maple Counseling.
When you don't know where to turn, we're here for you.
We will take your hand and we will guide you through this journey.